Zackray, my favorite player in the world, is back at a major. He went to Wanted 4, and spoilers, he won the whole event. Shuton got second. Went over that in my last little Kazuya video. But Zackray is Backray. And yes, all the YouTube comments, I saw everything, because it was, you know, it's SEO. That's why I couldn't put it in the last title. But yeah, we're going to be watching a couple of Zackray sets, because his play... I'm going to be watching him versus Siskiy, and then him versus something else. I don't know if I want to watch him versus Shuton, because I always watch people beat Shuton, and I feel bad about it. So I'm probably not going to watch him versus Shuton. Siskiy's so good, and he does have a bit of a Rob problem, so it makes sense that Zackray went Rob against him. But yeah. Bop, bop, Z drop. Good damage, weights. Zackray, like, the thing is, Zackray is not Anathema, right? He's more like the neutral Rob, but also he always has some interesting setups that a lot of people don't have. In terms of, like, when he waits, and, like, he doesn't try to force things when he knows it doesn't work, which is really interesting. There was a couple of moments of this where were absolutely fantastic, and that's one of them, although he doesn't get the edge guard, right? But again, he's, like, he'll randomly get one hit that's, like... And, you know, mess up, like, maybe the best confirm, but he gets, like, such good damage, and then his advantage state is just so solid. And we'll see that multiple times throughout the set. Zackray is the next best Joker. Now, Zackray's always been the number 2 Joker, and then since Leo doesn't play Joker that much anymore, I'm gonna say he's the best Joker. Yeah. Again, Siskiy's double nair, like, when he drifts in with the nairs, it's so hard to catch. Like, it's so hard to add a shield. Down tilt, down smash. I also love Rob. Rob is such a fun character for me to watch. Like, I genuinely enjoy watching Rob a lot. And yeah, like, Siskiy does have a bit of a problem doing, like, a little too obvious bombs, because he gets blown up for it a lot. Granted, I don't know what else you're supposed to do, because Samus, even though she has good options because of bomb, it's like she kind of only has bomb. Also, he definitely should have pummeled. Smash has a high ceiling. I love that he waited for the air dodge and almost hit him for that. Again, Gyro forcing him to do a bomb there. I swear, guys, I'm not, like, a fanatic about Rob. It just happens that Robs do cool things and are kind of playing really well. And again, this was so good. Because, again, at this point, I don't really know what Siskiy has an option, because he doesn't have a double jump, so he literally needed to bomb there. I think he was dead regardless, but then the great gyro by Zackray to cover. Missile to try to cover tech in place. Oh, misses there, and then gets that. But again, like, Zackray was patient enough where he didn't overextend here, even if maybe he could have got more if he, like, dashed correctly. And then he just backs up to center. He's like, I messed up. Let me just go to center. Nair fair. Whips the nair because he knew that the second fair wasn't a true combo. I love that. So, like, again, those little decision makings are what just make you so difficult to fight. Because you're just like, oh, like, I know the frame data here. And then you swing when you're, like, supposed to, and Zackray just outspaces you, and you go, oh, shit. And he's getting punished for his rolls a lot, though. Sibe not working. So Z-drop out of shield. But, like, again, at this point, you're not really going to get a ton off of a Z-drop. So he just goes for, like, just the tech chase, which is so smart. And then whoosh! Bam! Like, what a crazy decision. And, like, I don't blame Siskiy for getting hit by this, because Zackray's been really patient in the offstage game. Because he wants to opt for stage position, because a couple times he's been like, oh, I'm not sure of this position, let me just back up. And then he just fucking goes all the way super deep and gets the kill anyway. Like, whoosh. So good. It sucks that up B out of shield is punishable there. And because, so this is interesting. So because Zackray punished Siskiy with, for going for an immediate aerial after a fair, he just swings another thing really quickly. Also, that gyro could have led to death if Siskiy gyroed. Or sorry, if Siskiy zaired to ledge. Ouch. I still don't really see why Samus is go for down throw nair, because it doesn't even set up in for, like, a particularly good position afterwards. So I don't know. It's always odd to me. And again, like, who would do that? That's such a weird option. I'm just like, gyro, jump gyro. Like, it's odd. And then the bomb made the gyro go away, baits the air, or makes him air dodge. Mashing down tilt, not good enough. I like the attempt for Siskiy to up tilt. Also, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a back air that he messed up. XD. XD, what a hitbox. Which, it makes sense, because he stuck his hands forward, so even though he is behind Siskiy, his arms were in front of him. But it's doesn't mean it's not funny. It's so funny to just see this frame and be like, what the fuck? Oh, I like how Siskiy, his tag is Siskiy off of the PGRNA thing. Very funny. Great recovery there by Siskiy, and then I was gonna say you're dead, but apparently not. Yeet. And he picks it up and almost dies because he messes up. But then again, the weird Z-drop fair is so clean. And then a lot of things will kill here. Oh, shield poke, unfortunate. Or hit a button, I'm not sure. I love that up B too. He's just waiting for the charge shot and specifically to do that up B. Baited the up B there. Advantage time. Like, Zackray's advantage is so solid. And he goes for a lot of cheeky, like, I'm going to get really early kills. But not with, like, Z-drop nairs, but just with, like, gyro coverage. Ouch, back air. He was probably trying to dash away. I think that's why he died. Siskiy's the greatest French player. Well, that still would be Gluto, even in the world where you're not memeing. I think he messed up. He tried to he tried to jump Z-drop and then just didn't get the jump. Up throw, fair. Jab to just counteract anything, and he's not worried about another true follow-up. Up air. Rob's hurtbox is really weird. I noticed this in the Anathema set where, like, Rob, like, contorts his body in such odd ways when he's getting hit, and then he's like super skinny randomly. So like Zackray was able to SDI out like very solidly. Like, what? That's insane. And I love that reflect. He's like, I don't know if that was a mistake and he meant to gyro, but also Siskiy took 47 from it. So, and then that's just option coverage. Tried to go there, but gyro again gonna be near the ledge. Back air not gonna land. Try to jump around the explosion. I don't blame Siskiy there for going for this down air, but like just barely not low enough percent, so he didn't need to He didn't need to tech. And then bop forward air. And then I think Siskiy still has a jump. Yeah. And then gets up aired. I don't know if that would have killed regardless. I'm going to skip game 3 because this is a Zackray video and I just want to watch Zackray win because I love him and he's my favorite. And then immediately Zackray's just like buttons. The last stock of this game is actually so insane. This too, like, the amount of damage that Zackray gets off of just like being willing to just take a random hit and then seeing what it leads into, as opposed to like, oh, I need to get like the best thing possible ever in all situations. Like he lets the game just kind of play sometimes. Like this advantage state was crazy. Granted, Siskiy was mashing a lot, but also I don't really blame him because the bombs and stuff have gotten punished like over and over and over again throughout the set, even in the game 3 that I didn't watch. So like he's mashing a bit more, and then Zackray's just like, oh, raise the roof, like easy. And again, just taking the damage he gets. Zackray's just so solid. He's so solid. I love watching him play, dude. It's so cool. Like 59% is nothing that Samus can't come back from. She does mad damage. Good spacing on the nairs to make it so that Siskiy can't really punish it. Bad gyro there because yeah, the missile's obviously just gonna tank it. So much damage. Look at that. Already like only down by like 20. I love that back air attempt by Zackray because it's like kind of awkward and it's like the forward hitbox. So like the timing of this is really weird. So it's really easy to miss the tech, but great tech by Siskiy. But then again, Zackray he tried to down tilt and messed up and then he ends up getting the kill anyway. So, or sorry, doesn't kill there. My bad. He gets a lot of damage and it still has him in advantage. But again, 100 at 171, obviously Zackray's winning here, but it's not like Siskiy's down by a lot. He dies there because he's DIing in, but yeah. Because I feel like Zackray was the first Rob to really like prioritize making sure he catches gyro in like all situations for like disadvantage purposes, and then a lot of other Robs started taking that. Because this was like before the pandemic. Forward throw, forward air. Or sorry, forward throw, dash attack. This sequence is so good. Forward throw, dash attack, fair, and that's just a combo, right? And then he's like, okay, well, you don't want to bomb because I've been hitting you over and over again for using bomb, so I'm going to just wait and then double jump nair, which is so good. Combos into gyro, picks up the gyro, sees that Siskiy flails because got punished for air dodging. What are you going to do? You're probably going to swing. Then hits him with a gyro, misses the fair here, but then pulls back because he realized he missed the fair, so he doesn't want to just hold forward the entire time. And then he just backs up and then sees, oh, you air dodged. Let me jump Z-drop into side B. It was so good. This sequence is so good. Oh my god, like the option coverage was insane by Zackray. Like cracked from Zackray. So good. I'm gonna do the winners finals because it's not a game 10 set. I'm not going to do a game 10 set because that's a lot. So we're gonna watch him versus Shuton in winners finals. Again, sorry Shuton, there's literally no other setup. I apologize. All right, so he goes Joker in this set. Because again, Zackray, of course, master of multiple characters. He's one of the best Robs in the world, if not the best Rob, and then one of the best Jokers in the world, if not the best Joker. And of course, Shuton's age is really solid. People clown on Shuton, but that's just because he always gets like second. But getting second is pretty goddamn good. And again, this, actually, he went Olimar in Grands, so it's a little different. But also, he went 3 characters in this set. Beautiful neutral air dodge. Nice forward tilt. Oh, and he used his double jump. I didn't notice. Oh, yeah, he did do IDJ for there. So, yeah, he's just dead. Do I think Japan is the best region? It's a whole ass country. But, yeah, if you're talking, like, country to country, yeah, I would give it to Japan. Japan's local grand finals. Yeah, they literally play this all the time. Oh, nice up air. Like, these two play a lot, even though Zackray just came back. And I love that he does down throw into a gun here. Just to, like, bait something out like an air dodge or something and trying to hit it, but Shuton knows better and just grabs the ledge. The West keeps getting checked by Leo. Most people get checked by Leo, admittedly. Not a lot of people beat Leo. But I do. Oh. Dude, Gun is so good in this matchup. Oh, God, so damaged. Like, what the fuck? How do you do that? Like, as someone that isn't a defensive player, I would have swung or done something earlier than this. Like, Zackray goes, okay, I'm here. And just waits. And then somehow gets the... How does he get that grab? Dude, it's so fucked. Oh, the F tilt was about to come out. That would have been stock, absolutely. And then Shuton tries to foresight. And again, like, he's so cheeky with these gun dashes, too. I noticed that a couple times in Grands. It's like, whoop, gun dash and then jab, and then the jabs end up trading, which is good for Zackray because Joker's jab 1 has more hit stun than Mithra's jab 1. So silly. Like, what? And yeah, Gun's there. Oh, he actually made it back. I didn't think he was going to have the time. He's swinging. They're both swinging. Jesus. And yeah, that's a beautiful down air. What a solid downer, because in this case, I think it would have also traded with up air if Shuton did it, but also going for up air there would be really weird. So, really solid. And now we try the Olimar, because I think Olimar Joker is fine. If anything, it's slight Joker. It's just Leo that makes it look awful. But also, I think Shuton would do pretty good versus Leo, because the way they play is different. Like, and I have no idea how this particular game goes, but I just know Grands was super, super, super close. Oh, no Pikmin there to get the grab. That's unfortunate. Oh, he got white ticked to fucking arson? That's hilarious. I don't think that was on purpose, but it's hilarious. And, like, look at this, just the movement, the pressure, dash attack, and then, woo, he's gonna go off stage and not get it. Shuton's little over recovery was very nice. Oh, and then gets the fair drag down and nose to just jab. And I was going to say back air untechable, maybe? Oh, yeah, but I'm so glad that so many people are blowing up like lazy ledge hop and ledge jump aerials, including my own. Like, I was hyped when Axiom did it to me, even though it was annoying because I was playing him. But I was just like, nice. I like that the meta's advancing around that. And, like, suddenly, Zackray's at 88. Or, sorry, Shuton's at 88. Like, what happened? So good. The gun, he's like, look, his positioning is fucking crazy. I haven't seen enough of Joker recently to know. But, like, for 39. And then it's just, like, he jumps to bait something out because, like, Olimar is not exactly comfortable here. So, if he double jumps, he no longer has a double jump. And if he gets hit off stage, he might die to edge guard. So he just waits and goes, like, okay, well, instead of back air, let me just side B because it's passive damage. And then he gets all this, and he's just, like, perfectly weaving around everything Shuton wants to do. Like, it's actually insane. Like, this gun to the jab, like, oh, he's so good. And then even there, he realized he overextended a little bit. Like, not really an overextension, but like, oh, Shuton got back to ledge faster than I expected. Let me just double jump back air dodge because you expect someone to just do like, oh, they're in a bad position. Let me swing and get the momentum back. And he's like, I knew you were going to do this, so I air dodged. And even though he doesn't get anything off of it, he still has the position. He didn't lose anything, and that's the most important part when you're winning. And again, the spacing back to make sure it gets punished to the least hard, even if Shuton does punish it. Like, I legitimately don't know, because I don't remember seeing Leo's Joker play against an Aegis. That would have been so sick. Especially if Arsene popped before, that would have been godlike. Like, the thing that I notice is, I feel like a lot of times that a lot of Joker players... Oh, you're so dead. A lot of times when Joker players get Arsene, they're like, I'm going to become more aggressive and try to get the hit. Whereas, like, Zackray just kind of uses the threat of Arsene to take space and then have, like, very favored positions, right? It's like, down tilt's fine there. And then just normal tech chase. And then he knows that he's going to be scared, so he just air dodges and punishes the air dodge. Like, the intuition on this fucking guy is so good. I was going to say kid. I'm like, he's like 19 or 20 now, so he's definitely not a kid. And then just like, he's not sure if he can get the up air here because spikes sometimes have weird amounts of hit stun. So instead of going for the up air drag down, he just waits for the air dodge, because if Shuton did neutral air dodge, he would have fast fell and then short hop up air drag down up smash. So he's just waiting, because waiting just covers everything. Like, so good. God, it's so good. And now we get the Steve. The interesting thing about the Joker Steve matchup is the fact that you get comboed and get Arsene, which is nice. Because Steve does a billion damage. He's like, cool, Arsene. So it's kind of like what the PG stats talk about Joker Palu. And again, no iron. Like, already Shuton has no iron, so this is going to be, like, really hard to, like, do anything this stock. Oh my god, me and my favorite player, Zackray, both beat Steves this weekend. Crazy. That did no fucking damage on the crafting table, Jesus Christ. You know, like, look at that. And that's what happens when you don't have iron. If you just don't let Steve get the iron, he's really hard. It's really hard to get at disadvantage. Up throw, up air, forward air, up B to try to catch that. Oh, it gets ironed. Itai. You want to always Shuton pick Steve up? Because Akola is dominating Japan. Like, hard. Oh, the bounce off the wall was actually super unfortunate for Zackray there. Lol, footstool? Okay, good. And again, no iron left, so down air is not a thing. So again, this is where it's hard, and because Shuton hasn't got diamond yet, it's not even like, oh, he can look forward to next stock. Now he has 1 iron. He does have gold, which is nice, but he also tried to use the minecart there, and Zackray gunned him out of it. Like, right here. I think Shuton needs to be more mashy, ironically. Like, he's not using up tilt at all. And again, already 1 iron gone. And Shuton has had no space to mine. You're finally trying to camp. Gets diamond for the first time, but like, he still needs the space to get it. And again, suddenly, like, look at the bar on Shuton's side. He has like no resources, because he hasn't been able to mine more than just a single diamond's worth. And then, oh, he messed up his combo. That sucks. And especially now, breaking crafting table now is huge, because it's just going to get rid of, like, iron and stone now. Like, look how much materials it took to spawn the crafting table. Look at that. That's so much. This is why you got to break the crafting table, y'all. It's actually so important. And because of the side B, he had to back up, but gets diamond, finally. Like, I think American players are a bit too scared to approach Steve. And by American, I mean North American. Oh, God. I think he meant to up smash there. Ouch. Forward smash. No Arsene, so he's alive. Has 2 iron. Oh, good grab. Yeah, I know he took a couple games in the local. Oh, he died off the top, too. Oh, there it is. Ooh, because Steve is tall, you get up smash. That's really good. So, yeah, I mean, Zackray, again, looking so clean and so dominant versus some of the other best players in the world. Like, I would definitely put Siskiy and Shuton clearly in top, like, 20 players or so. So, yeah, I mean, he ended up winning Grands in a bit less dominant of a fashion, although Game 10 was pretty bad. I just didn't want to watch a full 10 game set for analysis because that would be a lot to sit through. But yeah, what do you think about Zackray? Are you happy he's back? Because I'm happy Zach is back. He's my favorite. Zackray is Backray, and we're in there. I love watching him. I want to watch him versus Akola so bad. It's going to be so fun. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And while you're down there, of course, subscribe, turn on notifications, ring the bell, and I will see you all next time. Peace. I don't know why that's my outro now, but whatever.